Welcome and hello and hello and welcome. You have joined me on a monumental edition of Un Poco Mas, the show where we give you just a little bit more, about 8 days a week, as long as we can fit it in, guys. My name, of course, is DJ Patchy Drizzle. A lot of my friends call me cornbread on account of I'm moist, doughy, and I crumble under pressure. Uh, you have found yourself, of course, in the fortuitous position of joining us on a live edition, a Friday night edition, for those of us that really don't have anything better to do. Those of us that are just aging poorly. A lot of things going on. What's going on? It's Payush, the big P, the big Punisher, coming straight out of Memphis, Tennessee. We got the great Not a Lurker has joined us. I honestly did not want to bother Not a Lurker J Money because I know he has many important things to do, mouths to feed, wives to keep happy, and things like that. But of course, the great J Money is, the best in the business, the best wrench in the business. So he can't leave me hanging. Of course, the able Alberto Bertie Avalos, I'm sure, would step in time of crisis, or that fictitious nephew of his that is our third moderator. But anyway, I don't know where the hell any of them are, but not a lurker is here. J Money's always here. So what's going on, guys? Want to talk SMCI? Sorry, I'm rambling. I'm just really tired. I haven't gotten any sleep all week. My year end has just been brutal. A lot of work going on, a lot of accounting. I hate accounting, but want to talk again. Supermicro Computer. This is a stock. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so you don't have to look at my giant bowling ball mug all night. But anyway, so making a big move today on low volume. So 33 million shares, stocks up 11% or $3.28. Just came roaring up off of $30. After hours, popped up to almost 35 bucks. You see that, it was like 34.50, and then the algo locked on again. So you know, the big thing today, a lot of people were talking about, was basically the forecast demand for AI spending from Microsoft and some of the other big players. This whole thing is a fiction. The entire thing is a fiction. Okay? Super Microcomputer is not growing. Their orders are being canceled. Nobody's going to trust them because that's fiction. JP Morgan already already disabused you of that ridiculous, fictitious, preposterous notion. And then, hey, EPS is shrinking, so the price should go down. Stocks EPS isn't shrinking. You dolts. Margins are contracting slightly. But if you're so stupid you don't understand that selling 14 billion at 14% is not as good as selling 26 billion at 13%, do the math. Do the math. This company is just grotesquely undervalued. Okay, why Supermicro stock surge today? This is by old Keith Noonan. You know him from the Caddyshack films, but he's now writing these puff pieces for the Motley Fool. So Supermicro computer stock posted big gains in Friday's trading. The server specialist share price closed out trading day up 11% amid gains of 1.2% for the S&P 500 index and 1.7% for the NASDAQ Composite Index. In addition to bullish momentum for the broader market today, Supermicro computer, also called Supermicro stock, got a big boost from new artificial intelligence spending guidance from one of the tech industry's biggest players. Oh, yes. While some investors and analysts have questioned whether the AI infrastructure investment cycle is losing speed, it looks like Microsoft will once again dramatically increase its spending. So Microsoft, there's a lot of penis jokes you make there about that name. Microsoft Vice Chair and President Brad Smith published a blog post on the company's website today indicating the software giant plans to spend approximately $80 billion on AI infrastructure this year. For comparison, the company is expected to have capital expenditures of at least $53 billion for 2024, with a large majority of the spending going toward building out its data center infrastructure for AI. And lo and behold, what is it that SMCI does? They build, data centers, infrastructure for AI. And if you haven't seen the interview with our CEO, Chuck, who is not a role model, just like the great round mound rebound Charles Barkley, one of my idols on the basketball court, all I could do was just back people down, shoot a little baby hook shot. My vertical leap didn't exist. Okay? There's just no air under that toe. I don't care how you measure it. That's not a vertical leap. That's like some kind of ballet move. That's like a toe stand. That's not a jump. It's a toe stand. Anyway, so basically Microsoft's going to dramatically increase their spending. Supermicro Computer has the best products. They're bringing out new liquid cooled products that give more density for NVIDIA processors than anyone else can offer. And they're also more cost effective. And so demand for SMCI is increasing and increasing dramatically. They've created a fiction around this company, folks. They've created a fiction. So in other words, it looks like the software giant spending on AI hardware will increase no less than 51% in 2025. The biggest beneficiary of Microsoft AI investment ramp will likely once again be NVIDIA, the leading provider of advanced graphics processing GPUs, training and running high-performance applications. The guidance is also bullish for the broader AI hardware space. Microsoft is NVIDIA's largest customer, and Meta Platforms comes in second place. Meanwhile, the third place is SMCI, Supermicro. So NVIDIA's advanced GPUs are the fundamental hardware components, most advanced server products. Microsoft once again poised to massively increase AI hardware spending. The overall demand out for Supermicro and the AI server market is looking strong for 2025. So yes, the company is trading roughly 12 times this year's expected earnings, less than 80% of expected sales, and it's been way less than that, down at 30. The company looks cheap, but on the other hand, there's still a lot of uncertainty. A lot of this uncertainty is a fugazi. They know these orders are real. We don't know why Ernst & Young quit. But we know that Ernst & Young has issues, BDO has issues. We all have issues. Okay? We all have issues. We're all known to, snack inappropriately, snack too often, snack between meals, drink too much coffee, not exercise enough. There's a lot of issues we have. Alberto's here. What's up, Alberto? Good to see you. We got both of our able moderators here. What's going on, guys? You definitely need to block somebody. Nobody's been blocked on this show in way too long. So we all know they haven't filed their 10K. They haven't done any of that stuff. They brought on BDO. They're due by February 25th. So a lot depends on, like this article says, on whether they end up making material downward adjustments. Previously reported financial results when finally files a 10K. The stock can make big moves in either direction. The auditor, the report, the forensic accounting company has already said they do not expect major revisions. I feel like this Ernst & Young was just a dick measuring contest with the executives. They found some small issues they got hung up on, and neither one of them wanted to give an inch. It poisoned the working relationship, and it just went downhill from there. I mean, facts are facts. You could agree on facts, okay? But sometimes, sometimes things just go wrong based on ego, just based on stubbornness. And, executives that haven't been told no in their entire life think they're above the rules. And these, auditors are like, hey, you got to follow these rules. There's a reason they're there. You're going to get caught. You're going to get fined. It's already happened to you. How stupid are you? And he's like, well, we're really stupid. Are you that stupid? He's like, yes. But guys, fact over fiction. 2022 revenue, $5 billion. 2023, $7 billion. 2024, $15 billion. This year, they're in their 25, starts in, what would be Q3 2024. That's their Q1 2025. It's expected to be $25 billion and about $30 billion the following year. Okay? You can look at any of these statistics you want. Earnings, net income, EBITDA, EPS, and people are like, we're so worried about debt. They're not in any position where they need to raise money to survive. They have plenty of cash. They only have about $2 billion in debt versus $25 billion in sales. Anybody that tells you that a company with 10% of their revenues in debt is drowning with pretty decent margins and profitability is just ridiculous. They can service that debt very easily. They just paid off a large loan. Companies that are desperate for money don't go around paying off loans early. I certainly don't. But I still owe, $28,000 on a 1986 Chevy Sprint. It's a turbo Sprint. It's a turbo. It's very nice. But guys, this doesn't make any sense that this is a $17-18 billion company. The accounting issues cannot be that bad, just by definition, by what they've already said. The former Intel comptrollers, that attorney, she has decades of experience and reputation. The law firm, they went through everything. Yeah, they said they had some lax policies. It was basically growing pains. Look at the growth. I mean, 2023 EPS is $1. The last quarter they have in 2023, the quarterly's, 34 cents. You go out 1 year, EPS is over $2, the quarterly's over 55 cents. So just year on year, the increase in EPS is dramatic. They're like, okay, there's slight margin contraction, so the EPS is going to drop. That's what a lot of these sort of fugazi, fiction teller, muddy the waters, confuse everybody. I've got a tiny wing. I'm short the stock. This crowd, this crowd. The Lester Diamonds out there, the Shoe Shine Boys, the Country Club Golf Hustlers, the Truck Stop All-Stars, the restroom attendants, playing dice in the stalls. You ever play a dice game in a restroom stall? Oh, it's not pretty, folks. Let's see. Sorry, guys. Oh, duty calls, Call of Duty. Anyway, so RGTI, yeah, that stock went completely insane. Dave Righetti, Rags. They used to call him Rags. I believe he played for the New York Yankees. Founder of that company, Dave Righetti. Very good company. Yeah, the company's has gone up like totally insane. There's been a couple other ones. Quantum. There's been a couple of crazy runners the last few days. Yeah, I mean, that I've thought about that, Payush, merging with Intel. It makes a certain amount of sense, but I don't know, man. SMCI, they're profitable, they're growing, they're in the right sector. I mean, AI demand is going absolutely insane. The bears want to convince you that SMCI is about to shrink, that nobody's going to order from them. It's nonsense. They have a huge new factory coming online in Malaysia. That's why they need money. It's like Callahan Auto. I need money to turn these machines on. Cadillac of brake pads, that's what they are. Brings a tear to my eye when I think about it. Go to Tommy Callahan. Go to Hank Hill. If you don't want to go to Big Tom Callahan, go to another fictional character that I admire, Hank Hill. Guy sells propane and propane accessories. He's an assistant manager, but he believes more than anything in the fundamentals. The fundamentals. Go to Gene Hackman in the film Hoosiers. No less than 3 passes. Shootings for show-offs. Go to young Larry Bird on the Kroll Show. I don't care where you go. I don't know what I was talking about. I think I was talking about the fundamentals. Fundamentals are a stubborn thing. Numbers are a stubborn thing. Profits are a stubborn thing. That's why they wanted to shake retail out of this thing. And they got retail out. Some of you scumbags sold at 17, 18, 19, whatever it was. I was buying your shares. And I was playing calls. I was playing options. I was stupid. I lost a little bit of my money back at the top. But guys, Neo, SMCI, I'm done with calls. I'm done with options. You push the price down, I buy all the shares. That's what I do. I see a mark and I take him down. I don't have time to play it straight up. Okay, I'm like Worm from the film Rounders. Don't try to convince Payush of anything. Try to sell Payush some of your fear-based bullshit. You got the wrong guy. Guy's on the streets of Memphis. If you ever seen the film 8 Mile, it's a lot like Payush's story. There's no Mekhi Phifer. No Mekhi Phifer for Payush. Anyway, guys, welcome and hello and welcome. It appears Not a Lurker may have hijacked my account to request you sub and like. I suggest you don't do that. You will not respect yourself in the morning, and I certainly will not give you cab fare. Topper Army in the house. Guys, remember the Tebedaki method. If you have not subscribed to the Tebedaki method, it is the only trading system created for plus-size gentlemen of a certain comport. Remember, I believe if you're over 20 stone, you receive a discount. If you're over 30 stone, you receive free admission. But for everyone else, the course costs, of course, $280,000, which can be paid in convenient installments of $280,000 in one installment. And of course, we do accept cash or Bitcoin or cash. But anyway, guys, welcome and hello, and welcome and hello. Thank you for joining me on Un Poco Mas. It's DJ Patchy Drizzle for when you don't really want to get the party started, when you want to get the party finished. You don't really like your guests. It's family, not friends, if you know what I mean. In and out. Not the hamburger joint, guys. Anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about. SMCI. Look at the numbers, guys. Look at AI. You think AI, demand for AI data centers is going away? Even though every single bit of evidence, every single company, every single article, every single statement is saying the exact opposite. You think SMCI's EPS is shrinking when it's growing? You think their revenues are falling off when they're growing rapidly? What company goes from 7 billion to 15 billion in 1 year and then's going to do 25, 26 billion the next year, and they're saying it's not growing? Look at this. 5 cents EPS. This is just in 2021. So the EPS has 10x'd. Quarterly EPS is 10x'd. In like 4 years, less than 4 years. What are you selling me? What are you trying to sell me? Crock of bullshit. Oh. Anyway, guys, so I guess management said, hey, it's growing pains, it's compliance, we made mistakes, we were arrogant, we hired back some of the people that were responsible for the problems in the first place because they were good snake oil salesmen or they were friends. We were doing deals with our brother-in-law. He said, I won't do my, De Niro a bit again. It was my brother-in-law. It was in my mother-in-law's name, Jimmy. I love that car. You. This stock, I'm just looking at the growth, and I don't know why they think it's going to go from 26 and then it's going to top out at, 29 billion the following year. I personally just think this is just way, way, way too conservative. They're saying, 30 billion 2026, and then you go down to estimated EPS. Okay, this is where, these analysts are telling you, okay, the last year they have audited numbers. These are audited by Ernst & Young. The EPS, okay, 2022, 55 cents. 2023, $1.21. So EPS more than doubles year on year. And then the next year, it goes to 217. These are audited numbers by Ernst & Young. And then, okay, this year on 70% growth, they're only estimating EPS to grow to $2.78, but that's still a large increase. That's not a decrease. What is this, baseline budgeting? What are these guys, members of Congress? This is fuzzy math. It's fuzzy math. Do not accept fuzzy math. Shout out to Princess J. You guys are all a bunch of weak sauce turds. Princess J's the best. All right, now that we got that out of the way. She knows. And also, big shout out to Not a Lurker. Thank you for telling me to drink filtered tap water, though all I have is some disgustingly old decaf coffee. But it is decaf. Ugh. God, that's gross. What's up, Beach Boy? Beach Boy's got a hard on for Not a Lurker. I think he also wants a wrench. We'll see what we can do, Beach Boy. I'm just joking. Nobody wants a wrench. This show sucks. Let's go. How you doing, James R? What's up, Big P Payush? We'll make Trump a supercomputer and skyrocket. Yeah, maybe. I don't know if Trump needs a supercomputer, man. He kind of shoots from the hip. I have a feeling that guy doesn't do a lot of tech stuff, but I don't know. I'm following you and agree with you. SMCI is undervalued. What you think about the XAI Elon Musk supercomputer? Pablo Armijos Luna, and I do say Armijos because I like to roll my R's almost as much as I like tildes and ñes. Guys, I'm trying to decide what's my favorite type of music, either reggaeton, cumbia, latino. Anyway, guys, welcome. Can anybody give me a readout on what Pitbull Mr. Worldwide does? It's one of my favorite, when they have a Family Guy, they have like mini pit bull with Stewie. Hilarious. Anyway, guys, I can't really figure it out, but most music has turned into sort of a Latin guy, sort of rambling or mumbling and, tight pants. I guess that's a good thing. If you like Latin guys in tight pants, and who doesn't? File a 10K, also pending CFO. My question is, how much could he soar with CFO news? Pablo, that's just completely subjective. How much is a new CFO? Depends who it is. If it's someone with an extreme amount of credibility who you're like, okay, there is 100% chance this guy can whip these books into shape and get these executives in line, it's worth a ton. If it's some douchebag who's going to, go along with the motion of the ocean or whatever old Chucky tells him to do, the guy didn't even plant any fucking trees. He started a foundation to plant trees. He only planted like 5 trees, about a fucking winery. They wrote an article about it. Oh, the fucking trees. Yeah. Fuck. Surprised they didn't accuse him of not returning his shopping cart. You seen that guy? He confronts people who don't return their shopping carts. Just like random people. He's like, put it back. Some dude with like a camera. What? And what's... I'm tired of this fucking gym positivity. Joey Swole? You fucking roid raging... No, I mean... God, I'm tired of the internet. I'm tired of myself. I'm tired of you guys. It's just enough. It's like I've got to have some guy rant at me about positivity. The backwards hat. Guy's like 40 years old, trying to look like he's 16. Gee, mister, you owe me for the newspaper. Joey Swole, you're like 64 years old. Ugh. Fucking hate everything. I hate you guys. Every single one of you. I hate you with a passion. Welcome and hello, by the way. Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining me on this very, very special edition, this Friday night edition, Friday Night Lights, if you will, of Un, Poco, Moss. They call me DJ Patchy Drizzle. They call me Hurricane Lopez. They call me Cornbread because I'm moist, doughy, and I do tend to crumble under pressure. But thank you for joining me. It's so great to have you here. It's great to see you one and all. Ostensibly, I was talking about super microcomputer, SMCI, but I just started rambling about nothing in particular, about things that annoy me on the internet. After all, this is a First Amendment audit. So not only am I going to need your name, I'm going to need your badge number, and I'm also going to need to speak to your supervisor. Don't point at that name. Is that what you tell the judge? What if I can't read? What if I don't know how to operate these 6 body cams I'm wearing and these additional cell phone cams? Name a badge number. Why does every auditor have a speech impediment? I don't know. But I'm fascinated by it. How do you afford all those fucking cameras and shit and still have no job? This is a public parking lot. Yeah. So I can be here. Yeah. Hang out, man. And then the cops are a lot of times even dumber than the First Amendment auditors. Were you filming license plates? It's like, yeah. Dude, they're visible. They're visible from public. Do you understand? Anyone can see it. Doesn't matter that you're taking a fucking picture of it. Everyone has a cell phone. The whole I don't even understand any of it. You're creating conflict. It's like everybody's a fucking lawyer now. Everybody with a cell phone is a fucking lawyer. Hey, let's create some conflict. Sorry I got my back up, guys. Anyway, obviously none of this has anything to do with SMCI, and for that I apologize. Lo siento. I beg 1,000 pardons, sir. So sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, so sad, guys. It's so sad when things like this happen to good people. So anyway, I don't really know what I'm talking about. This show has obviously jumped the shark. It's like Fonzie trying to jump a motorcycle. Let's see if Not a Lurker can salvage this fucking turd. See if I can use my cell phone. Big idiot that I am. Say, don't hold back. Let it all out. Yeah, man. Sorry, guys. It's so subdued. I mean, usually I'm more animated. I have more to say. I'm not so canned and formal. But it is Friday, so I put on my church best and no. But this annoys me, guys. I bought like 2,000 shares of the stock in my JP Morgan account. I had sold some Tesla. I hadn't sold any SoFi, but I sold some SoFi calls again and I'm glad I did. Actually, it turned out to be pretty good timing, because I sold them, well up above 15. And I don't like to hold calls to the end. These were expiring at the end of March. And like I said, I took some of those profits. I took some Tesla profits, and, I'm telling you, Neo, SMCI, CRISPR, 10X, VTAC, UBX. Guys, I know a lot of this sounds stupid when I do it. I know a lot of the things I say and do sound and look stupid. A lot of them are incredibly stupid. Incredibly stupid. Full stop. You thought there was going to be like some kind of punchline, some type of big, and what if, but. No. I just do a lot of stupid stuff. And I make no apologies. You got to try stuff. I recommend nobody buy penny stocks, but if you're going to buy them, 10X is a $600-700 million company. It should be. That's what those drugs are worth. Again, when interest rates were high, they couldn't raise money. Water everywhere, but not a drop to drink. Think anybody's now they just raised $100 million. Nice, clean $100 million. Get all the way through the P3s. They're gonna get FDA clearance for levosimendan. It's gonna happen. The stock will go bonkers when it does, and it might not take that long. But this stock is worth. This stock probably is worth $100 right now. Microsoft. Do you believe Microsoft? Do you believe Facebook when they tell you they're spending $10 billion on a data center? Why not? Do you believe Netflix when they talk about demand for Blackwell? They're working hand in hand with NVIDIA, and they have been forever. I don't get it. The market makers just sell you this load of feces and everybody laps it up. This stock isn't worth a fraction of current sales. What the fuck? It's nonsense. It's nonsense. They destroy these stocks. They want to wash retail out. They want to suck retail back in at 48. Get retail to dump at 30, which they probably did. Dutifully, like the schmucks they are. Oh. Beach Boy loves Not a Lurker. That's sweet. What a sweet Chiron. What a sweet Chiron. Oh, fuck. Who is this? Oh, it's Not a Lurker anymore. I know, Not a Lurker. I need to blow off a little steam, But SoFi just stormed back, guys. What a stupid bunch of bullshit from Kiefer, Boyette, and Douche. Ugh. What a bunch of crap. After little Timmy Switzer stopped leading My Chemical Romance, I thought, things would get better for him. But then he took a job as a vice president of KBW. And now his job is just to smash the SoFi stock with a sledgehammer every chance he gets. Delta Bravo. Call sign Delta Bravo. F you. And that's what they do. It's not that complicated. They shake the tree. They shake the tree. They turn you upside down. They shake you. They take your lunch money, they punch you in the nuts, and they stuff you in a locker. And you go, thank you, sir. May I have another? Hey, I'm going to sell my SoFi at 4 and then watch it run up to 16, 17 and just have a stiff drink. My wife just crosses her arms and shakes her head. Hey, I want to chase Palantir at 85, dear. Oh, that's great, honey. I hate everybody, guys. But a lot of people are worried, too, about the debt at $2 billion. Big fucking deal. You know? Big deal. BFD. That's like 1 year's net profit. And they have $1.67 billion in cash. So it's not like that money raise they just got shoved up their ass like a suppository. Oh, I'm out of decaf. Ah! So anyway, let me read a few of your comments and then get the hell out of here. Well, I still can. Jesus, there's a lot of comments. Analyst who downgraded SoFi looks like that dude who made the video. That's hilarious, Payush. He does. He does look like him. Oh, yeah, I had to get a few things off my chest. I hope that's not a man boob joke, not a lurker. Oh, noobs, moobs, boobs, forever foreign. This channel is absolute gold. Confirm what a lot of my suspicions about. Thank you for your honest guidance. I'm nothing if not honest. No, thanks forever forgiven. Roaring oil. Oh yeah, guys. No, I don't need any more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil at any given time. That's about the most I can go through in a long weekend. A freak off for me involves a little light gardening, maybe a cheeseburger, 3 sets of curls, and then a nap. Much to Princess Jay's chagrin. Anyway, guys, hello and welcome, and hello. It's Anus Niemer, CFO. My May $15 long call is up a full $575. Maybe needs a new set of figure skates. Nice. Need a good, reputable, we're reading Enron. Hopes SMCI. No, SMCI is not Enron. I know all about Enron. SMCI is not Enron. We got a lot of GIFs coming in from Not a Lurker. I got to find Princess Jay's comments. I saw a couple of them come up. There's a lot of comments here. My apologies to the great Princess Jay. We got Ben Davis. Ben, I love your jackets and your boots. They're good. Ben Jev, Nike Cortez, and a white tee. Sup Turk. That's a weirder name than even I even have. Hurricane Lopez presents from Poco Mas. So I admire your random name, Ben Davis, with Nike Cortez and a white tee. Plain. Oh my God! Don't do that. Plain. Hey there, Delilah. Ah, that song gets stuck in your head. I'm not worried about the fucking distance. How are you gonna be right there if I get lonely? Fucking way across the country. You drive out here in your car. What's this fucking music video? Was this the end of Good Will Hunting? Fuck is this? Plain white tees. Fuck that band. Fucking hate what some of these bands do to music. Hey there, Delilah. Fuck you. You're no Gin Blossoms. You're no Gin Blossoms. Fuck new stuff. I hate young people. He doesn't have the sparkling water funds. He needs to start monetizing. Princess Jay. As hilarious as she is, beautiful and intelligent. Oh, what a lucky man I am. What a lucky man. So anyway, also exciting news. I am going to go ahead and perform the SoFi Rock Opera. I haven't picked a date yet. Might be Monday morning pre-market. Could be Monday morning pre-market, but it's going to be fucking epic. It's like 12 pages of me singing off key. Starts out with My Chemical Romance. We got Garth Brooks in there. We got Pink Floyd. We got Elton John. We got everybody. We got Guns N' Roses. We got rap songs. And they're all adapted to the arc of being a SoFi investor. We go back SPAC in the middle with you. Stuck in the middle with Chamath. I don't know. There's Billy Joel. There's like a million songs. I wrote all this. I couldn't sleep. So, and I've been waiting for that big EPS beat, but I always miss what my number is by like 1 cent, so I don't end up doing the stupid rock opera. And then I add more to it, and it's probably like 20 minutes long by now. It's going to be terrible. Terrible. Quote Cleveland, terrible. It's going to be humiliating, but I don't care. It's going to be fun. It's going to be totally fun. And then we're going to do, finally, the Un Poco Mas Hall of Fame. I don't know why, because Un Poco Mas is pretty stupid, but it just seems like fun. And, you know, I get bored with my actual work, so. Yes, not a lurker would actually get a raise. Then that would imply we pay him, which we don't. That would imply we pay me, which we don't. That would imply somebody gets paid, which they don't. All right, we got new. Problem is, I try to read the old comments and I get new comments. I don't have any thoughts on CTM. TNXP. Oh, TNXP. Oh my God. Don't get me going on that stock. I made a ton of money on that stock one time. Yeah, Payush is basically right. They grew way, 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 way too fast, and they did not have the controls in place. They did not have the guardrails in place to keep management, you know, on the straight and narrow. So management got loose. 3, 2, 1, get loose now. It takes 2 to make this thing go right. You not only need the executives selling things, building things, but you need the lawyers. You need the CFO. You need the guardrails. You need the bean counters. You need the guys with slide rules. You need a guy with an abacus, if you can find one. Old Chinese man smoking a cigarette, pushing beads down, like some kind of an 80s Kurt Russell movie. Big Trouble in Little China. That was actually a great movie. I miss the 80s, guys. I peaked. Not like this. Like this. More like this in my case. Round it off. Round off that peak, big man. Anyway, guys, so I don't know what this whole show was talking about. It's gone completely. I think I was talking about SMCI at one point. Let's see. Yeah, thanks, not a lurker. I saw. Princess J. Princess J makes probably the best comments of any of you idiots. Let's see. Danny needs a rant. Danny needs a bottle. Danny needs a whambulance. Wah. Baby needs a bottle. Oh, ma'am, your baby's 325 pounds. Oh, is he? Oh, he's a big boy. How do you carry that fat bastard? He's like, oh, very carefully. I drink a lot. Like, okay, ma'am, have a nice one. Oh, I'll try. He's only 6 months. He's got a full beard, ma'am. I know. He eats a ton. What's up? So I went to the beginning. Yeah, 3, 2, 1. Let's Poco. Nautilurk was here early. Chargers and Rams. It's amazing. Yeah, I hate it, but I love it. You know, and they're both at SoFi, so maybe I'll go see some playoff games. Get in the VIP. Take some of you guys with me. Maybe we'll do a sweepstakes. Get some of you peons, some of you lowly Walmart workers in the VIP down at SoFi. Me, you, my biological father, Anthony Noto, my little brother, Chris LaPointe, crossing over on everybody, CLP3. What's going on? Microsoft spending a ton of money. Yeah, we talked a little bit about that. Don't accept any deals. Nobody should accept this type of treatment. It's not right. Not a lurker, LOL. SMCI is more legit than the quantum stocks going for it. Yeah, Payush, this company has been around forever. They're in San Jose. They basically built all this equipment. They have all this state-of-the-art stuff. They're going along, building their data centers, $1 billion a year, $1.5 billion a year, $2 billion a year, getting up, you know. And then AI just goes nuts. And they're in the right place at the right time. And the CEO is a personal friend of the NVIDIA CEO. So that doesn't hurt. This company is not going to be delisted. All they have to do is listen to the auditor. The auditor is going to talk to Ernst & Young. They're going to figure out why did they quit. They're going to say, hey, you guys have to listen to us. You're stupid, elderly, stupid, arrogant, stupid people. Get the shit out of your ears and listen up. Let's get these books straight so we can all make a ton of money and enjoy our billions. I don't understand what people like hundreds of millions of dollars or billions of dollars then want to go cheat at the margins. Stupid. Stupid. Anyway, guys, this show's been going on forever. I think it's run its course some time ago. I think that was Princess J. We got the great Carl Seamark. Trump supercomputer is the bigliest. I walked in there and was like, wow, what a big... I was like, wow, what a big computer. And one of the guys who built the computer walked up to me and he said, sir, you're so tall. And I love those stories. So he tells those things. It's just, they're so obviously made up, but they're so fucking smooth. I mean, they just roll off. It's like, dude, the guy's a pro. They call me Tweaker. Yeah, I got that when your fucking name was Tweaker. I was able to piece that together. Thanks for the tip, Egon. Don't cross the streams. Don't touch the tip of another man's wiener while using a urinal. Important life lessons. Thank you, Tweaker. Appreciate that. No, I don't have any TNXP right now. Downgrowth, yeah, he's worse than the Chia Pet, because at least Chia Pet and the 5-headed bologna sandwich, they're so transparent and stupid that nobody pays attention to him. But this KBW guy, he seems somewhat credible. They jettisoned that other sack of beef, Michael Perito, that meat whistle. Didn't like the look of his hairline. Took a couple of years off to get some plugs, moved on to greener pastures from what they tell me. Of course, I'm merely speculating. Oh my God. Can you guys imagine what it's like to go through life being this big of an idiot? Just saying these types of things, thinking these types of things all the time? Ah! Drive yourself crazy, I'll tell you. Let's see. Anybody else saying anything interesting? My favorite commenter by far is Anus. Yeah, I don't know, Anus. Anus Niemer, you're like my favorite person in the world. Love a good Anus. Let's see. Anybody else saying anything? I can't get this fucking thing to scroll down. Oh, Steven Jackson, let's go. Thanks, man. Recently, money needs to be put to work and all that. Awesome. If take time, small steps, good goods, and no, don't look here. Cameron Robertson, other than the banking, other services suck. Been crushing writing puts at 31. There you go, Steven. Good stuff. Yeah, I thought that looked like a nice bottom. Put in a really nice bottom there in the low 30s. Who brainwashed Frog, got a job saving count. That's it. Honestly, can't be a big fan of SoFi anymore. I'll tell you why. It's Cameron, I wouldn't worry too much about whether you personally like to use SoFi. The bottom line is the American public likes to use SoFi, and they give it incredible ratings. There's incredible growth. So whether you have some personal peccadillos or something that prevent you from enjoying the app that is SoFi, I respect your opinion. I don't care about it, but I respect it. No, I care. Anyway, no, Cameron. I mean, I don't even know if you're talking about SoFi. I don't know. Yeah, you are talking about SoFi. I'm trying to follow these comments. It's so hard. No, you have to understand what SoFi is. The services don't suck. The travel's a great value. Everything there works really, really well. But it's not for somebody who's a power user. It's not for somebody who just wants to, go from 6 to midnight every time they fire up their Robinhood app and have the casino come on. It's for somebody who wants to invest and grow their net worth and make everything work really easily. It's not for somebody who wants to, compensate for something. It's not for somebody who needs a lifted truck. It's not for somebody who thinks they need, a 1-ton diesel pickup truck, to head down to the Costco, pick up some Duraflames. Because you got a tiny wing. Asking for a friend. Oh, God. Yeah, forever forgiven. There's no better way you can spend your time than learning how to invest. Because I don't care how you make money. You're a sucker if you don't invest it and let it work for you. That's what wealthy people do. That's how they get wealthy. That's how they stay wealthy. That's how they do all this stuff without working. Oh, you gotta love Not a Lurker. He's a real cut up. Let's see what the hell this is. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, guys, so I've been showing you these numbers for like forever and a day, but I just invite you to look at them. We can take a look at the shorts. I don't know what they did today. I honestly haven't even looked at this shit. Believe it or not, I don't prepare in advance. Yesterday, they borrowed 3.2 million shares. Today, they supposedly returned. But this is absolutely flatline. It's not what you want to see. Only 4 million shares left. Cost to borrow remains extremely low. Max 1.49. Cost to borrow average 0.84. Of course, taking a look at the overall short interest. If you want to talk about things really fast, short interest free float 16.84%. Short interest value 2.53 billion. Short interest days to cover 1.08 days. Short interest 84.32 million shares on loan. Shares on loan 132.2 million. Cost to borrow 0.65%. Utilization 41.34%. Short score 63.37 out of 100. So, I mean, that makes it very, very clear. If that doesn't clarify the situation, I don't know what will. But yeah, it popped up to 34.5 after hours. Heavy, heavy accumulation. Then the algo got hold of this thing. You guys want some free advice that you never ever wanted? Let's see. Let's see if I can give you some shitty... I'll just give you a shitty lesson in charts. I'll give you a shitty charting lesson. So what happens, guys? There's chaos and then there's order. So you saw this thing fall down to 30. What you see here is chaos. Okay, and then the algo takes over. What you see here is order. The run-up starts. This is chaos up until this point. The algo takes over here. This is order. You see chaos at the top. Retail's confused. They have their wang out. They can't get their fly up. They just peed on their leg. They pant right here. Algo takes over again. So you see it panic, controlled, panicked, controlled. This is when humans are uncertain. This is when they're making bad decisions. This is when machines are running everything and humans are being swept up by the bulldozer, crushed. You see this in the charts. And for the last, now 3 weeks, retail's just been buying this stock in the low 30s when market makers want them to dump in the low 30s. They can't push it down anymore. It's already completely ridiculously stupid down here. It's undervalued at 3x this price. They're going to grow way more than 30 billion 2026. Are they not looking? Microsoft's increasing spending 50%. Facebook's increasing spending through the roof. Other than those two companies, SMCI is the biggest NVIDIA customer out there. NVIDIA's going bonkers. Data centers are everywhere. It's increasing rapidly. They're selling you a bunch of bullshit, guys. They're selling you a bunch of bullshit. I'm not trying to sell you anything, guys. I'm telling you. Right when they want to flip it, right when the masters of the universe say so, I don't care if it's Goldman or who the hell it is, FMR, LLC, Armistice Capital. I don't know if Dawson James thinks H.C. Wainwright's going to recover. H.C. Wainwright says Dawson James a piece of shit. Says he stole his mail order Brad. Oh, fuck. You believe having the ability to chart is crucial to becoming a successful investor. Now, I've been doing this a long time. I don't know anything about charts that they teach you in books. I have an econ degree from a good university that I got about 150 years ago. And I learned this stuff, guys. I invest for a living. I know the stuff out of the textbooks. I forgot it all because it's all useless to me. I know patterns. I know what I see. I know when the algos are accumulating. I know when they're selling off. I know when they're trying to trick you. I know when they're being straightforward. I know when they don't have time to fuck around. I know when they have all the time in the world. The reason they're so scared to push it back down is they know the filing could drop any second. They know it's done and dusted. They know the CFO's done and dusted. Chucky's going to inflict Max pain. It's like the Gruden grinder. You want to talk Chucky? Talk about the Gruden grinder. Shot play. Why don't they say shot play anymore? Saying that for like a year and a half and they just stopped. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and check myself into my rubber room, I guess. But yeah, SMCI. Un poco más. Show where we give you just a little bit more. I would say thanks for watching, guys, but peace!